Didn't we just get out of filler flashbacks in the anime, and now we're going back into them next week? I guess the animators need more time to make the final fights look perfect. I'm just going to touch on that briefly. The flashback, in a way, helped me give more credit to Obito because it got me thinking about how if Kakashi hadn't shown up to eclipse Obito, Obito would have been like the big man on campus, pretty much. It's kind of funny how the human mind is wired to make comparisons. So when you see Kakashi, who's a prodigy, and compare him to Obito, you're like, oh, Kakashi's way better than Obito. But as it turns out, Obito by himself wasn't half bad. Another thing I noticed in this episode was that Rin's personality was a little bit off from what I'm familiar with reading the manga. She was just way too sweet and friendly and encouraging towards Obito. I don't think in the manga she's like a mean bitch, but it was just she acted way too nice. Kakashi's father, when he goes to pick his son up, he looks terrible. You can tell just by looking at this man's face, something isn't right. It doesn't surprise me. Like, just look at his facial expression. Not a surprise he ended up killing himself. It sucks for Kakashi. Obito feels empathy for him. I thought that was cool. Back in canon land, it's Madara time. I have to be honest, that scene when he cuts off Minato's last remaining arm, kicks the Rasengan hits Kakashi, and then sends Minato to Gaara. Just made the episode for me. What makes the scene for me is that Kakashi, Minato, and Gaara, they're not bad shinobi by any stretch of the imagination. So they have this plan of... So on the spot, they come up with this plan to get more chakra, Juubi chakra to Naruto, and it just falls flat. You're going like, oh, this is kind of cool. Holy shit. Madara's having none of that bullshit. He's like, get the fuck out of here. The arm even went through the sand wall. It was just incredibly funny, and I cannot thank the animators enough for taking their time to do that, because it was worth it. Like, the way the shot was structured, when you see the arm Rasengan hit Kakashi, whoa, and then gotta get hit by Minato, whoa. Like Sakura said, Madara could just basically kill her, and I think he could pretty much kill everybody at this point that was near him. There's a lot of ideological dialogue in this episode, and out of the two, I think Madara's argument is the stronger one. That doesn't mean that I think he's right, but he does have a stronger argument than Obito does, because Madara uses history as a way to support what he has to say. Madara's like the corruptible nature of man, added on to the power of chakra, has left nothing but bloodshed, chaos, and conflict in its path. And when it comes to Obito's like, Obito, so you had a change of heart. Why? Because that guy who's passed out over there told me so. But in the end, Obito also gets credit because he's capable of pulling out some of the Biju chakra from Madara, as well as taking his staff. And he also stops Black Zetsu from going to Madara and giving him the rest of the Kyuubi chakra. The truth is, Black Zetsu didn't want to leave Obito because he has too much swag, and that feeds Black Zetsu. Now, if he could only teleport to the other dimension to get that chakra to Naruto instead of getting more flashbacks, that'd be awesome. The animation for at least the canon material was really good. The music in this episode was also really good. It's always nice to hear the Kushina theme. And overall, I mean, it's half canon material, sorta, and then the rest of it is like a filler flashback about Obito and Kakashi. Also, the animation for when Madara and Obito go to the other realm with like the floating, glowing spheres. Great animation. Thank you so much for watching. Like the review if you did. I appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel. And comment to tell me what you thought about it. Catch you guys later. Maybe if they want to make more filler episodes, they can make a story about Minato's arm and everything he suffered after that.